Let your faith make you well. Gospel readings and reflections. 30th Sunday in Ordinary Time. First reading, Jeremiah 31, verse 7 to 9. For thus says the Lord, sing aloud with gladness for Jacob, and raise shouts for the chief of the nations. Proclaim, give praise, and say, the Lord has saved his people, the remnant of Israel. Behold, I will bring them from the north country, and gather them from the farthest parts of the earth, among them the blind and the lame, the woman with child and her who is in travail, together. A great company, they shall return here. With weeping they shall come, and with consolations I will lead them back. I will make them walk by brooks of water, in a straight path in which they shall not stumble. For I am a father to Israel, and Ephraim is my firstborn. Second reading. Hebrews 5, 1-6. For every high priest chosen from among men is appointed to act on behalf of men in relation to God, to offer gifts and sacrifices for sins. He can deal gently with the ignorant and wayward, since he himself is beset with weakness. Because of this, he is bound to offer sacrifice for his own sins as well as for those of the people. And one does not take the honor upon himself, but he is called by God, just as Aaron was. So also Christ did not exalt himself to be made a high priest, but was appointed by him who said to him, Thou art my son, today I have begotten thee. As he says also in another place, Thou art a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. Gospel reading. Mark 10, 46-52. And they came to Jericho, and as he was leaving Jericho with his disciples and a great multitude, Bartimaeus, a blind beggar, the son of Timaeus, was sitting by the roadside. And when he heard that it was Jesus of Nazareth, he began to cry out and say, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. And many rebuked him, telling him to be silent. But he cried out all the more, Son of David, have mercy on me. And Jesus stopped and said, Call him. And they called the blind man, saying to him, Take heart, rise, he is calling you. And throwing off his mantle, he sprang up and came to Jesus. And Jesus said to him, What do you want me to do for you? And the blind man said to him, Master, let me receive my sight. And Jesus said to him, Go your way, your faith has made you well. And immediately he received his sight and followed him on the way. Reflections. In the Gospel reading, we encounter Bartimaeus, a blind man begging by the roadside. When he hears that Jesus is passing by, he cries out, Jesus, son of David, have mercy on me. Despite being rebuked by the crowd, Bartimaeus persists in calling out to Jesus. His faith is unwavering, and Jesus responds by asking, What do you want me to do for you? Bartimaeus boldly asks for his sight, and Jesus heals him, saying, Your faith has made you well. This passage reveals the power of persistent faith. Bartimaeus, though marginalized and silenced by others, refuses to let the opportunity to encounter Jesus pass him by. His cry for mercy is a sign of his deep trust in Jesus' ability to heal and transform his life. Jesus honors this faith and restores his sight, both physically and spiritually. Bartimaeus' response after being healed is significant. He follows Jesus on the road. This shows that true faith not only seeks healing, but also leads to discipleship. We are invited to approach Jesus with the same persistent faith, trusting that he hears our cries and is ready to respond. In following him, we experience the fullness of healing and transformation in our lives.